Right, hello love. I'm hoping I've moved it something a bit closer this time around, so maybe you can see me in a more closer angle. And that, if not, I'm sorry, but if you can't, then great. But yeah, I've got another review coming up. It's Cruzcampo Sevilla, Seville, whatever you want to call it. Just don't call it Savile, because you know that's. But yeah, I've made another review of this the other week actually, but I never actually bothered to upload it. And the main reason is because I didn't do the research I should have done, which as a beer reviewer I am kind of like sort of privy to do. But I didn't, because I sort of didn't. And yeah, basically what I was supposed to do was research the whole thing, and I would have known that instead of sitting there talking about how you can enjoy this on a beach in southern Spain or wherever, or you know, in the Andalusia region of Spain, you actually can't, because this one in particular is brewed in the UK. The actual Cruzcampo Sevilla is actually a different bottle that you'd have to import. The one I bought from a supermarket, Morrison's, in Liverpool, is brewed in the UK, and it's different. Apparently it's watered down and it's nowhere near as good. And unfortunately I haven't bothered to import the Spanish one, so I'm just going to review the British one instead for the time being. The most of the footage from the last video has been deleted, except for this little bit. I'll give you a look at the bottle. It's quite ornate. It's got some like really cool patterns. We've got like a sort of diamond shape here with some sort of like little patterns that you'd find like a garden gate. And right, so that's that. Hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, this is Cruzcampo Sevilla, and it is a 4.4% Spanish, and emphasis on the ish lager, because it's brewed in England for Heineken in Edinburgh. So it's not brewed in England, it's brewed in Scotland. But you know, England, Scotland, you know, especially Edinburgh as well, it's full of English people. I know this because I've been there loads of times, and you know, I don't even stand out with an English accent. But yeah, it's different to what we're used to. If you're used to Spanish alcohol, that's OG, but you know, whatever. So yeah, I'll show you the bottle again. This time I'll try not to fat. So yeah, here you go, there's our Cruzcampo. Put that a bit forward there. Here you go, it's a rotund man with what appears to be a stein. There's the label with some Spanish written on it. There's the bottle top for all you bottle top enthusiasts out there. And the label, which is written in Spanish despite not being an authentic Spanish beer, says Cruzcampo se fundó en Sevilla en 1904 en la fábrica de cerveza de la Cruz del Campo. Cruzcampo es una cerveza larga equilibrada con sutiles notas lupuladas y afrutadas con un ligero toque de amargor. Salud! Desde 1904. I hope you enjoyed that. So yeah, this is a 4.4% 660ml bottle, and we're going to see what's in the bottle right now. I need to fix that camera stuff. It's like it veered off, well, your left for a second there. So yeah, I'm going to pop it open now, and away we go. Nice, got me Birra Moretti glass. Yeah, I've been buying some glasses recently. You know, like proper drinking glasses, which are, you know, authentic, not like the fucking. I'm not just going to standardise everything in a pint glass anymore, because that's not really what proper beer reviewers do, is it? Really? You know, I'll get them in like shapely ones. You know, like I bought a big long ass Pilsner glass, bought a white beer glass, bought a Left glass, which is like a big massive goblet. I can show you this in a later video, but yeah, so yeah, as you can tell, the pour's been pretty good. 3 fingers head, give or take. The carbonation is intense, you can see that right there. Bubbly and bubbly and bubbly, and the head is retaining well. So yeah, this is Cruzcampo Sevilla, brewed in Edinburgh. So yeah, let's have a sniff, shall we? See if it's good or if it's not good. Well, again, I did this exact same thing a few days ago, but I didn't actually upload it, and I'm just going to do the exact same thing, and I'm going to say the exact same thing. The scents are very few and far between. You can't really smell much. Yeah, it's a slight grassiness, and that's it, just a slight grassiness. But you know what it looks like. We know what it smells like, but what about the taste? Will it be? I mean, I know what it's going to be. I'm going to be honest, but will it be Cruzcampo or will it be Ivan Campo? Which isn't even a bad thing. He was actually alright for Bolton, wasn't he, back in the day? Ivan Campo, decent, like, little player, you know, sort of defensive midfielder. I think he was. Not bad. Yeah. I remember he played for Bolton against Everton once, and someone on the street and shouted, "Get a fucking haircut, you fucking scruff!" Which was a bit rude. I mean, I thought he looked good at longer. So yeah, all joking aside, I say joking, it's more sort of football pondering. At a time I shouldn't be pondering football, because Everton have just been deducted 10 points. More on that in future videos. Don't want to talk about it right now, it's tough. Nonetheless, bottoms up, and up your bottoms. Here we go. Cheers. Again, it's a slightly grassy taste as well. Hint of malt. Mouth feels really good. Mouth feels really good. The carbonation hits every spot. Really does. Even in my teeth. I think I might have got all in this back one, so it's hitting this one even harder. But yeah. The aftertaste is a bit grassy, slightly malty, but very slightly malty. It's not the most tastiest of beers. It's not something that you're going to remember the taste of in a few days, months, years, in hours, times, because it's not really anything spectacular. You know, it's yeah, apparently it's got glucose syrup in it, because there's a very slight sweety taste to it, I must admit. That must be from the glucose syrup, but I'm going to be honest, if you want to have a Cruzcampo, go to either import it from Spain or go to Spain and drink it, because it's refreshing. If you want something that's like 4.4, so it's not going to blow your head off, but at the same time it's not going to be like overwhelming with flavour. You just want something that's a bit sort of slightly crisp with a little bit of a grassy malty note on it, rather than anything too hard hitting for the tongue. Then go for it. But honestly, other than that, I wouldn't really recommend it, just because it's I wouldn't say bland, but it's not exactly fucking extravagant either, you know. I mean, I've had worse, but I mean, if someone was to put a gun to me head and say, name your top 10 beers of all time, this wouldn't make the list, I'll be honest, you know. Yeah. I mean, I've read out my little Spanish thing before, even though it's not authentically Spanish because it's brewed in Edinburgh. Cerveza de Andalusia, España. And I sounded good, didn't I? You know? Yeah, I sounded like Enrique Iglesias. And I've been told I look like Enrique Iglesias. Yeah, if you look at me from a certain angle, within certain forms of lighting, I look just like him. And by certain forms of lighting I mean total darkness, and by certain angles I mean with your back to me and your eyes closed. But hey, at least I know a bit of Spanish, and I'm gonna say I forgot it, never mind. I knew a bit of Spanish, so I'm just gonna stick to English because I don't know it anymore. And what I'm about to say now is that concludes tonight's video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you haven't, then you know, send some feedback in the comments. As long as it's not a death threat, it's fine. You know, it's not that I'm bothered about getting a death threat. It's just it's illegal. You know, don't do it. It's, you know what I mean, you know, there's better places to be than prison. So I mean, I'm not going to press charges, but I'm not the one who makes the fucking rules around here. Some other cunt will probably see it and be like, oh yeah, someone's just sent a death threat, let's put him in a prison. You know what I mean? But still, don't send any death threats to anyone, okay? Me or anyone else for that matter. Even if they're arseholes, just don't bother. Just ignore them. Stay safe and stay out of prison. Nonetheless, more reviews coming up in the not too distant future. In the meantime, signing out. Take care, everyone.